that all we need, is $50? Oh, I thought we had people pitching in for that.
Oh, Brian.
We'll,
You doing okay?
we'll get it.
Doing good.
Okay. You know about the compressor, right? Oh, he's got one? Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. Okay. Well, I know we had two local that we weren't going to have to pay for. Okay. All right. Okay.
No, it ain't what I ain't found anything. This is this not on the road? Yeah. They- Well, now what? Hey, does this Google thing come off here?
Bobby, don't be surfing around looking at cars.
You get yours off?
Okay, everybody, we'll go ahead and get started. Start out with the pledge, and then we'll have a word of prayer. Okay, Mr. Maxwell.
Dear Lord, we thank you for being back again. Thank you for the opportunity to serve McCreary County. Help us to come together, make the right decisions, and stand up for what is right for the county. Look over our little kids, all the citizens, all the workers. Just help us to do the right thing and make this county to grow in the way you'd have it to be. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Mr. Maxwell. All right. I'd like to welcome everyone to our regular scheduled meeting here on June the 11th, 2026 at 6 p.m. I would remind you, we've got a podium now with a live microphone, so I'll need you to go to that podium because with our first session that we had with this new equipment, the audience couldn't hear us very good out there in the Facebook land. So if you don't care, we'll just come up to this podium when it's your turn to speak. I knew everybody liked that. Okay. Roll call, please.
Mr. Hale,
Here.
Mr. Taylor,
Here.
Mr. Strunk,
Here.
Mr. Maxwell,
Here.
Judge Green,
Here.
all present.
Okay, item 4 is approve the minutes of the regular session, which was on May the 14th, 2026.
I'll make a motion.
Motion from
I'll
Mr.
second,
Strunk,
Judge.
second from Mr. Taylor. Is there any discussion on that? Okay, no discussion. Roll call vote, please.
Mr. Maxwell,
Yay.
Mr. Strunk,
Yay.
Mr. Taylor,
Yay.
Mr. Hale,
Yay.
Judge Green,
Yay.
motion carried.
Okay, item 5 is approve the anticipated interfund transfers, Geraldine Laxton, treasurer.
I'll make a motion, Judge.
Okay, motion from Mr. Maxwell.
I'll second it.
Second from Mr. Hale. Any discussion? Geraldine, got any discussion on that? No? Okay. Roll call vote, please.
Mr. Taylor,
Yay.
Mr. Hale,
Yay.
Mr. Strunk,
Yay.
Mr. Maxwell,
Yay.
Judge Green,
Yay.
motion carried.
Okay, item 6, approve the budget transfers, Geraldine Laxton, treasurer.
I'll make a motion.
Motion from Mr. Strunk,
Second, Judge.
second from Mr. Taylor. Is there any discussion on the budget transfers? Okay, seeing none, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Hale,
Yay.
Mr. Taylor,
Yay.
Mr. Maxwell,
Yay.
Mr. Strunk,
Yay.
Judge Green,
Yay.
motion carried.
Okay, item 7, Mr. Vernon Gilreath will present the annual budget of the Conservation District to the Fiscal Court. If you don't mind, sir, so we can hear you.
Judge, I was supposed to be here last week and or last month, and for some reason or other, I didn't forget, but let time get away from me. I was trying to plant corn or do something, I think. But each year I come up and give you all or present our budget to you. I think that's sort of a part of the law, and we try to do it. We also get points on our program with the state to do that. So I won't take up any time. It's just good to see people again. Occasionally I get to do this. They don't let me out of Pound Knot very often, you know. But thank you for letting me do this.
Okay, it's good to see you too. Okay, thank you. Okay, he has presented Conservation District budget to us, so we just acknowledge that we've accepted it, correct?
No action taken.
No action taken, okay. All right, we'll move on to item 8. We're gonna open and discuss the bids for the Bower Road paving project with FLAP grant funds. And Jeff Dick with KYTC will be present, and we'll open the bids and advise the fiscal court on the next steps. All yours, Jeff.
All right. I assume you have the bid packets over there?
Yes, we do.
Got two.
Okay. You need a knife or anything?
Actually, I brought them off.
Okay.
I searched the whole district office trying to find one. I found one. That didn't look like a weapon. All right, we'll open this first one up here. All right, so what I'm gonna do here, this is for the Bower Road. The 8-179 is the project number, Bower Road resurfacing job here in McCreary County. So we're gonna open up the first bid here, which is from Hinkle Contracting. So I'll go back here to the bid page and see what their amount was. Of course, they had to submit the whole document, so. All right, so Hinkle Contracting bid was $584,917.60. So that was their proposed bid.
Hey, Jeff, 584,917.84.
Should have pulled that back.
Sorry about that.
No, that's fine.
60 cents.
60. Thank you. I want to make sure I get that right.
I need to find it anyway because I'll have to compare them just in case they're really close. There we go. Yeah, 584, 917, and 60 cents.
Thank you.
This is from Miller and Son Incorporated. Their bid is $539,000 even. 539,000 and 0 cents. So 539,000. So, and Hinkle's 584,917.60. So by just the look at the lower bids, it's apparent that Miller and Son is the low bidder, but I do have to go back and do bid tabulations, just check their numbers, make sure they did the math properly and everything. But the engineer's estimate, just to let you know, was $589,952.20. 589,952.20. So both of them was below the engineer's estimates, which is great. That's what we like. So now I'll go back and do bid tabulations, make sure they got all the proper signed documents in here and everything like they're supposed to have. And then if all is good, in about 5 to 7 days, I'll contact the judge as well as the contractor and let them know if they was awarded the contract or not. I don't know if anybody's here representing either one of the contractors, but either way, they are not to begin work until they get a notice to proceed. So just because they're low bidder don't mean they can go start paving. And I'll be the one, or I'll go through the judge. We'll send them by email saying their notice to proceed, and they can begin work after that. So we have to wait and get all the contract in place and all that to the lowest bidder. But apparently it is going to be Miller and Son Incorporated out of Oneida, Tennessee. So I'll let you know later on when I do the.
Jeff, if you don't mind, just tell us where that road is for those that may not
Okay.
know.
Well, it begins at US 27. I don't know what about it's
Almost county line.
yeah, almost kind of like the 1 mile marker, and goes from 27 to the Pulaski County line. So it's about it's in here somewhere. It's about 4.8 miles, I think. It's been a while since I looked. It's been like 6 weeks since I looked at the document, but it's a little over 4 miles, under 5 miles of roadway. So 4.491 miles.
Okay.
We need it.
Resurface Bower Road, CR 1333 from Pulaski County line to 27, which that description was backwards, but that's the one that the federal government, the FHWA, had in their description. It's actually from 27 to the county line. So, and the completion date is to be by October 31st of this year. So,
Thank you very much, Jeff.
all right, thank you all very much. Judge, I'll keep these, and then
Okay.
I'll have to talk to Frankfurt and see what I need to do
Okay.
with them. I'm sure they'll get a file somewhere. I'll send them to them.
Thank you very much for coming down.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
Yes. Right, because they had their own estimate, correct, Jeff?
Right.
What you read us?
I did
Right.
measure roadway and estimate based on what was needed out there. And both of those are under, if they've been over 6%, we might have been, I had to make a decision if we're gonna award or not, but they're both under the
Right.
engineer's estimate.
So therefore, the county will not have to add any money.
No,
Okay.
no.
Good deal.
Yep.
Good deal.
Good bids. That's the completion date, it should take 5 to 6 days. I don't know where, the asphalt's coming from, but it should be 5 to 6 days.
Okay.
Appreciate you, sir.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good day. I'm
You
gonna
too.
slide on out.
All right, be careful.
Hey, Jeff.
Do you want to try to just accept that?
Yeah, they need to make motions to accept and go off of, Jeff's recommendation from KYTC.
Okay. Okay, so what we'll need to do, we'll need to get a motion and a second to accept that, and we'll just go off of what Jeff and KYTC, what their decision is.
I'll make a motion, Judge.
Okay, motion for Mr. Taylor,
I'll second.
second for Mr. Hale. Is there any other discussion on that? If none, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Taylor,
Yay.
Mr. Maxwell,
Yay.
Mr. Strunk,
Yay.
Mr. Hale,
Yay.
Judge Green,
Yay?
motion carries.
Okay, we're gonna add something a little bit different here because we forgot to put Miss Debbie Trammell Kidd on the agenda, and she's gonna talk to us about the 250th celebration, so we'll let you go ahead and do that, Debbie.
first I want to thank everyone for allowing me to speak. So McCreary County is going to have the best 4th of July celebration of any of the surrounding counties. I've kind of been keeping tabs on what some of the others are doing. So the parade entries are increasing, I'm glad to say. Go to the McCreary County Museum website and click on the 250 if you'd like to be entered and in the parade. So we want to have a good parade. McCreary Central Band will be there. Junior ROTC is going to march. We have several things, and some of our churches are really coming through as well. So please help spread the word. The reason I'm here, spread the word so that we can have a wonderful parade. Also, for the food vendors and for the artisans, also go to the museum website. And if you want to have food there, we already have lemonade. We have lots of different, Bradley's Coffee is going to be there. We have lots of wonderful food vendors already. And the artisans, we're going to have a blacksmith that's going to be really nice. You can make your own thing and take it home that day. And you'll see some artisans that are also demonstrating. So be sure that if you know an artisan that would like to be included, please ask them to do that. What you've not heard before is about our quilt exhibit. On the 4th of July, we're going to have a quilt exhibit in the Big Southport Scenic Railway Depot. We're going to have vintage quilts, one from the Centennial of McCreary County, actually, with some of the people that made it are no longer with us, but their work is still with us. Their arts were still there. So if you have someone that has a cherished quilt, or if they've just quilted a new quilt, please bring that. And we have the McCreary County Heritage Foundation Quilt Club, which is Charlotte Smith, Carrie Jones, Bob Stultz, Beth Kilburn, and the other one is Kim King. And they're wonderful quilters, and they have created a one-of-a-kind quilt called Sampler Spree that we're going to be accepting $10 donations for, and you might have a chance to win that at our gala on September 12th. So that will be on display. So come down and see what our artisans can do. Also, in the artisan classroom, starting Monday, we have an art exhibit that's there. Tanya Coffey has some beautiful paintings, some of the high school students. So if you know of any artists that would like to have their submission, we're going to start that exhibit. The ones I have are already on exhibit now. So come on down and see it and just revel in what McCreary Countyans can do. On the 4th of July, after the parade, we're going to have live music. We're going to have Cody Canada with his group called Sanctified. And Jennifer Murphy's going to bring the Whitley City Elementary Choir, so you know that'll be a joy. Zach Moore will be there, and Kenny Gilreath and Hoss Davis with their group called Uncle Chester. I'm sure there's a story behind that. So we have that wonderful live music, and our judge is going to speak, and the Junior ROTC and American Legion and the VFW are going to present the colors. Madrigals are going to sing the anthem, so we're trying to involve every age group that we possibly can. Also, the 3rd Kentucky Volunteers will be there. They're going to set up a camp, a primitive camp. They'll be in period clothing, and they're going to be firing their cannon several times throughout the day, so that'll be exciting. We have the Stern steam whistle will be blown also, and that will be around 7:45 to 8, and he's actually going to practice blowing it this weekend, so maybe if you hear it. And then we have merch for sale that's in the artisan shop. We have t-shirts, totes, mugs, magnets. So if you want any 250, hats, that's a good one. If you want any 250 mercantile from McCreary County, go down to the artisan shop and we have it. All handcrafted, all made and designed by our artisans. I'm really proud of McCreary County, really proud of the committee, and just want everyone to just come down and have a wonderful time. And of course, what's going to happen at 9:45, the fireworks at 9:45. So come join us, and everyone have a good time, and proud to be an American. There you go. Thank you.
Thank you, Debbie. Debbie's done a phenomenal job, and of course, Crystal and Michelle has really pitched in their committee, and Josh, and she's done a lot of work. Appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, we'll move on to item 9. Open and/or approve the bids for goods and services for FY 2026-2027. Stephen, I'm gonna let you do that. Can you handle it? Okay. What we'll do is we'll get these bids tonight, and then we'll give us time to review them, because we'll have to have a second meeting, this month, okay, so we'll present them then. But we'll get the information tonight.
First bid, Miller and Sons. So, Class 2 asphalt surface, FOB from the plant, is $83. Class 2 asphalt base, FOB from the plant is $79. Class asphalt surface in place excluding hauling is $98. Asphalt base in place excluding hauling is $96. All prices based on current tar index pricing, and increase in tar price after quote will result in charge of difference per tonnage. And then that's going off of the current TDOT asphalt index of $746.92. So that was Miller's Sons.
There is no mention of a haul bill or what the haul is.
I did not see it on there. It
They
said
never put it on
excluding
there.
hauling.
It's always like that.
Didn't see it.
In the past, it has not been included.
They love to take on this one.
Second asphalt bid is from Hinkle Contracting. Class 2 asphalt surface FOB from the plant is $90.25 a ton. Class 2 asphalt base FOB from the plant is $88 a ton. So, Class 2 asphalt surface in place excluding hauling, so no hauling included. $99 a ton on surface, and then $96 a ton on base. And then they say prices quoted here are based on current Kentucky Department of Transportation asphalt index, and could be adjusted with specs from KYTC, so. And so this also says excluding hauling, and there, on the front page, there's no mention of a price for a haul bill, so.
I don't think Miller's charged a haul bill.
We'll get you copies of everything.
They didn't, but you don't know for sure if they can or won't.
Yeah.
And we'll make sure all of y'all get copies of everything. Next one we got up, we have one bid, and that's pest control from Plat 2, termite and pest. Courthouse, monthly pest control listed as follows. Courthouse will be $90. Sheriff's office will be $20. EMS will be $30. 911 building will be 10. Rescue squad, which is emergency management, how it's labeled, is 15. Senior citizens is $20. Road department is 10. Tourism is 15. Drug court is 15. If bi-monthly services are requested, our quote location will remain the same. And that is from the only one for pest control.
Plateau.
We got two for fuel. The first one is from Rogers Group. Sorry, Rogers Petroleum, I correct myself. eighty-seven octane, $2.83. It says total price including all taxes and freight. Diesel fuel, he's got on-road and off-road, which is fine. Diesel fuel, highway, $3.73, and then off-road is $3.74. So, that one is Rogers Petroleum. That's out of Morristown, Tennessee. Second fuel bid is from Premier Energy out of Somerset, 87 octane, including all taxes and freight, it's $2.93. Diesel highway is $3.87. Diesel off-road is $3.87 also. And those are two for fuel. That's the next agenda. We have one for stone, and that is from Hinkle Contracting. That's our next agenda items. Okay. So everything coming from Lake Cumberland Stone. Number twos is, they got it broke down price per ton, and then they got a haul rate included. And I believe, Tony, you just wanted without haul rate, right? So you just want the price per ton without haul rate. So read that one off.
Yeah, Brent's been hauling it.
Okay. So this is just if we go there and buy it. So number twos is $15.50. Number threes is $15.50. Number eights is $19.95. 57s is $15.50. Number 23s is $15.50. Dense grade is $13.65. Class 2 channel lining is $17. Class 3 channel line is $18. Number 11 limestone is $19.25. Number 8 limestone washed is $20.95. And number 11's QA washed is $20.95. And just for the record, they have a $5.35 haul rate if they haul it for us. So, and that is it on
$5.35 a
the-
ton?
I'm sorry.
Is that a ton?
Yeah, that's per ton. And so that was it on the stone. We did not receive any other bids for stone. We
Rogers
didn't get
Group.
anything for culverts
Drug testing.
or drug testing. And we had folks reached out for all of those categories,
Yeah.
so.
Tony's the RS2, is that the stuff that Hudson, we get from Hudson, is that, or is that considered the asphalt emulsion products? They didn't submit it.
Yeah, so we didn't get anything on our culverts, or, the others that were listed, so.
We gonna rebid it or what? Or redo that?
That would be up to y'all if y'all wanna reach back out and try to get more companies to go for it. That's just a decision y'all need to come up with, so.
If we rebid it, we're gonna have to have another meeting.
Well, it'll have to go back in the newspaper and.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a meeting that's gonna be scheduled at the end of the month, but we're gonna have to have another meeting after that to get it approved for
We
the
wouldn't
fiscal
have
year.
enough time, and we'd have to just do it in July,
Okay.
so, I mean, for that part.
So we need to find out, really, if we don't bid it out, we just buy from, search around and buy when we get ready to buy.
I guess that would be a DOG question, you know, what the specs are on that.
What
since you
all is it for,
didn't-
culverts and Albany and
Yeah, we didn't get anything from Albany, so our only stone bid is Hinkle. So nothing on culverts, which last year we had two, and this year we didn't have any.
And Lumber King on
Rogers
the
Group can't
culverts.
turn a bid in now though, can they? Cause they don't know Hinkle's prices.
No, because we've already, so, yeah.
The drug
The big
testing, we
three.
haven't got a bid in years. No one wants to do that.
Yeah. And we actually had two companies reach out from the newspaper that asked about doing it.
Okay. So we'll, just table them until the, next meeting.
That's normally what y'all do, yes. Just need motions and all that good
Okay.
stuff.
Are we gonna rebid the ones that didn't bid or try to?
Well, you can't rebid the stone one because.
No, I said for
Yeah.
the ones that
But
didn't.
The ones
The
that
drug
didn't,
testing culverts.
if that's what y'all wanna do, yeah, I just need motions to take care of all that.
Yeah, we can do that. I'll reach out to DLG though to see if, if we don't do that and get any bids, what's the process? But if you wanna go ahead and make that motion. then-
I'll make the motion to rebid anything that we did not get a bid on.
Okay.
I'll second it.
Okay, motion from Mr. Hales, second from Mr. Strunk. Any other discussion on that? Okay, roll call vote, please.
Okay, Mr. Maxwell,
Yay.
Mr. Strunk,
Yay.
Mr. Hale,
Yay.
Mr. Taylor,
Yay.
Judge Green,
Yay.
motion carried.
Okay, item 10 is open and or approve bids for the replacement of the ambulance and to equip it inside, request Jimmy Barnett, EMS Director. Okay, yeah.
As you all know, we bid that out last month, and when they went to buy a chassis for the new ambulance, they couldn't get one with a gas engine. So we had to bid it out again with the diesel engine, so that's what this is, and the contents of that truck should be able to do.
I understand that.
So, we received two because one was for the truck and one was for equipment. First bid is from Emergency Transportation Associates. It does have diesel, motor listed on this one for our quote. Price is gonna be $186,593.70. $186,593.70. And that's from Emergency Transportation Associates. That's for the chassis.
No, that'd be for the whole truck.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry, chassis and the upfit, so.
That's nice.
So Stryker was the second one, and that should have been for the equipment that was lost. Jimmy, you might wanna look at this one too. It's got two different prices here, and I don't wanna say it the wrong way, so. They have one price of $151,866.52. And then on the next page, they got, looks like some trade-in credit. So I don't know what that would be. A trade-in credit and something with the life pack, the cellular. So that brings it down to $146,841.52.
I think it was something to do with the maintenance agreement and
Yeah,
everything.
they got, it tallies up on that side, then on the other side, so.
And what this all covers, this is the content, this is the loading system, the stretcher, the heart monitor, the chest compression device, everything that every truck holds down there, we lost completely everything in it, so that's what this all covers.
So that the bids for equipment,
Equipment, yes.
and what was it again? 140.
146, 841.52.
What's the other one, Jimmy?
151 what?
851. Got another last one. You want to
851?
151, 866, 52.
Okay.
It did have some sort of, trade-in on something on there, so,
No, there's no trading.
yeah, I mean.
We don't have anything to trade in, do we, Chief?
Giving us a discount, giving us a discount.
I would request to go with a cheaper bid. If it's okay with you all.
Now, is that equipment bid, is that counting the chassis?
No, that's.
That's just equipment.
The first bid is the chassis and the box and
Yeah.
everything put together.
Okay,
It was just a 2-1 for the equipment.
so the first bid's
First
just for
bid's
the
the
truck,
ramp.
basically?
Yes.
Okay,
And then the second one is for the
equipment.
All
equipment.
equipment that was.
So we
The
only
truck-
got
the
one
truck,
bid
the
for
box,
each?
The outfit and all that, yeah, we just have one of each.
Yeah.
Did they talk to you about trying to trade in a power load, a stretcher or something? That's what looks like they're trying to give you credit on.
No, we don't have one, so
Okay.
all other ones are in use in the truck.
Right, that's where the 6,000 difference is. It
Okay.
looks like a stretcher and, another part to go along with it.
They can have it if they want.
On the truck and box, so we're not gonna use that box over there?
No.
Okay. I thought it was kinda small.
Well, we
Mailed
had
it.
to because of the price.
No, I'm talking about the
It's two
one
different companies.
Kelly brought.
But.
Yeah,
but
sir, yeah.
Insurance cover most
He
of
was
this.
suggesting go with the lower, the 146.
Steven is dealing with the insurance on it right now.
So is this, I'm a little still confused, is this $333,000 for the complete thing?
Yeah,
That's right.
Okay.
everything for, yeah, that would be, but, so with that credit on there, we'd have to set the high one, the 151. Because we don't have a thing to trade in, so it
Well,
was,
it's the higher
it
one,
would
yeah.
be the $6,000 higher.
That's it, that's basically your complete package, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes,
It's a totally equipped truck.
yes.
What was the insurance, Stephen? Roughly.
Because if you go with the low bid, you're gonna have
We've
to.
been going back and forth with Keiko, and Charles Taylor is the company that does it for them. They had, the last I was told, and we reached out to Keiko to try to get some more help. They are okay with this part here. They're back and forth on the price of the chassis. One adjuster, one lady who was working it, she told me she thought everything would be covered 100%. She didn't see a problem. She retired 2 days later. Okay, so now this next person is talking about doing a prorated amount on the 2020 chassis. So, the judge is gonna have to reach out Monday to Keiko and kinda talk to them up there, and, because we have the chassis valued at one certain amount that we pay for on our listing. We have the chassis valued at 97 and some change, is what that is. Then, when we have contents, it's all broke down different for the stretcher and the monitor and all that. So all those other items got different value amounts to it. But if they're gonna prorate the 2020 chassis with X amount of miles on it and try to give us a prorated amount on it, what good is it having it valued at $97,000? So that's kind of the back and forth we're
Yeah.
going at right now. So, and
Nah.
then everything with the courthouse happened too, so that just kinda got pushed to the back burner for just a little bit.
I heard one of the fire departments wrecked a truck and they prorated it. They didn't get the full price of it.
Yeah, well, when that happened, yeah, but, totally different insurance
Yeah.
company and all that, but
Yeah.
yeah, they had to come out of pocket on some. We were thinking in the beginning, we knew we were just gonna have to come out with something.
Yeah.
We didn't know the exact amount. We kinda had a ballpark figure that we was planning on. Then the lady came up and was, oh yeah, looks like everything's gonna be great other than deductible. And then she retires 2
They
days
make-
later, so I don't really have an answer just yet.
She
So,
makes farther.
so we gotta get the judge to follow up on a few things because,
So we
There-
need to table it
well,
or accept it or?
any way you look at it, you gotta buy it.
Yeah.
Gotta have it.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Gotta have it.
So we're gonna have two separate motions?
I would because we got one company for the chassis and box, and then one company for the
Contents.
contents, so.
Okay, so we'll need a motion to approve the chassis the box.
I'll make a motion to proceed with the chassis in the box.
We got, okay.
I'll second it.
Second, okay. Motion from Mr. Strunk, second from Mr. Maxwell. Any other discussion on that? Okay, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Hale,
Yay.
Mr. Taylor,
Yay.
Mr. Strunk,
Yay.
Mr. Maxwell,
Yay.
Judge Green,
Yay.
motion carried.
Okay, now this will be, we'll need a motion to approve the contents of the ambulance.
So this will be for Stryker, the only
Stryker.
bid.
I'll make a motion, Judge.
Okay, motion for Mr. Taylor,
I'll second.
Go ahead.
for Mr. Hale. Any discussion?
And hang on, just to make sure everything's recorded, we are going with the 151, 866, 52, the higher amount.
Yes.
Because we have
Yes.
no discount.
Yes.
Just making it all legal online, so.
How much was the truck total?
The truck chassis was the 186, 593.70. And then, so you'd have to add the 151, 866, 52 to get your grand total. So, they're not cheap,
No, they're not.
Okay,
so we just need to do roll call then.
roll call vote.
Mr. Taylor,
Yay.
Mr. Hale,
Yay.
Mr. Maxwell,
Yay.
Mr. Strunk,
Yay.
Judge Green,
Yay.
motion carried.
Okay, item 11, open and or approve a bid for a new tractor purchase for the road department. Request Tony Kidd, road supervisor.
And we only have one that was submitted, and that came from Plateau Truck and Tractor out of Crossville, Tennessee. This is for a Kubota M5-090 tractor with the Terrain King side mower attachment. So they got a tractor amount of $64,778.76. The side mower attachment is $45,022.40. That will give us a total cost with the unit delivered of $109,801.16. $109,801.16.
Okay, it's the only bid we got. I need a motion.
I'll make the motion, Judge.
Motion for Mr. Hale to accept that bid.
I'll second,
Second
Judge.
for Mr. Taylor. Is there any other discussion on that? If not, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Maxwell,
Yay.
Mr. Taylor,
Yay.
Mr. Strunk,
Yay.
Mr. Hale,
Yay.
Judge Green,
Yay.
motion carried.
Okay, item 12 pertaining to this, approve the payment for the winning bid for the new tractor purchase for the road department where payment can be made out of this fiscal year's funds.
I'll make a motion.
Motion for Mr. Strunk,
I'll second it.
second for Mr. Maxwell. Is there any discussion on this? Okay, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Hale,
Yay.
Mr. Taylor,
Yay.
Mr. Strunk,
Yay.
Mr. Maxwell,
Yay.
Judge Green,
Yay.
motion carried.
All right, item 13, approve the second reading and final passage of budget for FY 2026-2027.
I'll make the motion, Judge.
Motion for Mr. Hale,
I'll second it.
second from Mr. Strunk. Is there any discussion? Okay. Roll call vote, please.
Mr. Taylor,
Yay.
Mr. Hale,
Yay.
Mr. Strunk,
Yay.
Mr. Maxwell,
Yay.
Judge Green,
Yay.
motion carried.
Okay, item 14, approve the salary schedule as presented for FY 2026-2027.
I'll make a motion.
Motion for Mr. Strunk,
I'll second, Judge.
second for Mr. Taylor. Is there any discussion? Okay, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Strunk,
Yay.
Mr. Maxwell,
Yay.
Mr. Taylor,
Yay.
Mr. Hale,
Yay.
Judge Green,
Yay.
motion carried.
Okay, item 15, we're going to discuss setting up a special session meeting towards the end of the month. And Debbie, I guess we'll let you explain it to us why we need that second meeting.
This special session each month, this one will be to, open bids.
Accept the bids.
Yeah, that's not the same as having the two per month.
That's right, I got that confused. Okay. So what we need to do is, we need to come up with a date also
For the special.
for the special. For the end of this month, for the end of the fiscal year. We'll, that's when we'll award the bids. And we'll probably hear something back from, Mr. Jeff Dick, KYTC on the Bauer project.
25th's on a Thursday.
Any day of the week you're available?
25th's good. Is that too late?
What's
No,
that?
that's
Thursday?
That's good.
Thursday, 25th?
I can't do Tuesdays, Judge.
Okay. You wanna have, same time?
That's fine
Be
with me.
fine.
Okay. So we'll set that for, Thursday, the 25th of June at 6 PM.
Okay.
Okay, so we need a form of a motion.
I'd go ahead, yeah.
Okay. Bobby, you made the motion.
Yeah.
Second,
Bill
Judge.
Taylor seconds it. Any other discussion on that? Okay, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Maxwell?
Yay.
Mr. Taylor?
Yay.
Mr. Strunk?
Yay.
Mr. Hale?
Yay.
Judge Green?
Yay.
Motion carried.
Item 16, approve setting up a second meeting each month for regular sessions on the fourth Thursday of each month from now on. That'll be starting 1 July, right? Time of meeting to be determined by fiscal court members. Also approve adding Josh Stevens as an alternate fiscal court clerk when needed. That would be replacing Stephen when he couldn't be here. So, we need to go to 2 meetings. Debbie, if you would, please explain that.
I think the judge had kind of communicated with you all earlier by email. The reason that I had requested it was for 2 reasons. I would like to get the claims list to you, like on, if we meet on a Thursday, get it to you by Monday. And if we have a second meeting that will allow us to be able to present you with the claims list so that you have several days to review it. The way that the fiscal court meeting is now, one of the standards of the Department for Local Governments is that all bills must be paid for net 30. And if we stick with one meeting every other month, I am paying bills over 30 days because, for example, your meeting might be on the 7th one month, and then the next month it may not be until the 14th, you know, just as an example. So you've got a period of anywhere from 5, 6, 7 days that you are over your 30 days. That is something that the auditors will look for, and that is something that they will write us up for. So that will enable me to pay bills within the net 30 and also allow me to come up with a system that I can get the bills to you quicker so that you have more times to examine the claims list and then can present your questions that you have during fiscal court because you've had time to review them. Now I list claims all the way up to, what, Stephen, 4 o'clock? Trying to get everything that I can in there. So that it is totally up to you. Those were the reasons that I thought that it would be best, but I'll go by whatever you all feel you can handle with your schedule.
I agree.
Okay.
So I'll make the motion. We do that, Judge.
Okay.
Have a second meeting.
Motion for Mr. Hale,
Second that, Judge.
second for Mr. Taylor. I anticipate that when we have the 2 meetings, the second meeting will probably be a quicker meeting to pay bills, but if anything else comes up that we need to handle, but we won't have the department heads. We'll just, once a month, unless they really want to, then we'll let them come and talk. Probably won't happen though, will it? Okay,
So the way it's labeled there, fine, the 4th Thursday is fine, just need a time.
Yeah.
6 o'clock.
6.
6 o'clock's
Yeah,
fine.
6. And Josh will be the alternate in case Stephen's here with no extra pay. He'd be glad to hear that. Okay. Roll call vote, please.
Mr. Maxwell?
Yay.
Mr. Hale?
Yay.
Mr. Strunk?
Yay.
Mr. Taylor?
Yay.
Judge Green?
Yay.
Motion carried.
Okay, item 17, approve interlocal local agreement with Cumberland Workforce Development Board for the 10-county region. Request Judge Green. There's a package in there explaining a little bit about that Interlocal Cooperation Act. It's just we work with the 10-county areas in job development and things such as that.
I'll make the motion, Judge.
Okay, motion for Mr. Hale,
I'll second it.
second for Mr. Strunk. Is there any other discussion? Okay, if not, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Taylor?
Yay.
Mr. Hale?
Yay.
Mr. Strunk?
Yay.
Mr. Maxwell?
Yay.
Judge Green?
Yay.
Motion carries.
Okay, item 18 is approve resolution 202606111-001 from Macquarie County EMS to apply for an AFG grant for equipment funding. Request Jimmy Barnett, EMS Director.
I'll make the motion, Judge.
Motion from Mr. Maxwell,
I'll second.
second from Mr. Hale. Any discussion on that? Okay, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Taylor?
Yay.
Mr. Maxwell?
Yay.
Mr. Hale?
Yay.
Mr. Strunk?
Yay.
Judge Green?
Yay.
Motion carries.
Okay. All right. Item 19, approve extending Privet Road, CR 1198M, from 0.749 miles or 3,954.7 feet to 0.889 or 4,693.7 feet due to a mapping error. Request Jimmy Barnett, 911 Director.
I'll make a motion.
Motion for Mr. Strunk,
I'll second.
second for Mr. Maxwell. Any discussion on that? Okay, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Taylor?
Yay.
Mr. Hale?
Yay.
Mr. Strunk?
Yay.
Mr. Maxwell?
Yay.
Judge Green?
Yay.
Motion carries.
Okay, item 20. We're gonna approve the hiring of the following employees to the Macquarie County Ambulance Service once administrative code requirements are met. Request Jimmy Barnett, EMS Director. First, we have Joshua Warner as a part-time AEMT at a pay rate of $15 per hour. Second, Devin Staley as a part-time EMT at a pay rate of $13.50 per hour. Third, Tyler Owens as part-time paramedic at a pay rate of $17 per hour.
I'll make a motion on that, Judge.
Okay,
I'll second, Judge.
motion on from Mr. Taylor, second from Mr. Hale to approve these individuals to be hired. Okay, any other discussion? Okay, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Maxwell?
Yay.
Mr. Hale?
Yay.
Mr. Strunk?
Yay.
Mr. Taylor?
Yay.
Judge Green?
Yay.
Motion carries.
Okay, item 21 is approved payment for OVC with AML funds in the amount of $191,700 for purchase and installation of HVAC units. So this is a grant that OVC got several years ago, and we're just the pass-through, so we handle the money coming through, but this is not money that comes from us or from our budget. This comes from this grant, this AML grant. Pleasure of the court.
I'll make a motion, Judge.
Motion for Mr. Taylor,
I'll second.
second for Mr. Hale. Any other discussion or questions? Okay, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Maxwell?
Yay.
Mr. Taylor?
Yay.
Mr. Hale?
Yay.
Mr. Strunk?
Yay.
Judge Green?
Yay.
Motion carries.
Okay, item 22, first reading of proposed ordinance change to ordinance 2150 to 215.1 business permit and fees. Changes as proposed. Number 1, section 2 business permit fee, change renewed by February the 1st to August the 1st. Number 2, section 4 effective date, change the license will expire on December the 31st to June the 30th. Number 3, section 7 requirements and penalties, change business permit date from February the 1st to August the 1st, penalize $5 per day to $50 per outstanding year. Does anybody need Stephanie to explain that to them?
this is a first reading, so it still has to go in the paper, and we have a second
Yeah.
reading, because it is an ordinance that we're changing.
So it caps out at $50
$50 per.
is a max?
The way it read in the past, it was $5 per day, and it did not have a cap on it. So, Stephanie suggested doing $50 per outstanding year. So if they owe for a year back, it would only be a $50 fee. If you went with the $5 per day, and they were 6 months behind, they could have a $900 fee. So that was just trying to make sure everything matches, ordinance-wise, and what Stephanie's needing downstairs.
And that would,
Sheila.
so when would that be imposed on somebody? What are we talking about penalizing somebody for here?
If they're a year behind, we have sent letters out for people who have never got a business permit, so it'd be like 7 years. And I always offer, it's this amount of money, that's the regular business permit fee, plus all the late fees, and I charge $50 per year, that's what I've been doing. And we offer to waive the penalties if you pay it in full. Most people are really happy to pay it in full.
So this is a penalty for somebody that's doing business that don't have a business license, is that what you're telling me? Okay,
It's called a business permit.
okay. I'll make the motion, Judge.
Okay, motion from Mr. Hale,
I'll second, Judge.
second from Mr. Taylor. Anybody else got any questions or discussion about this? If not, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Strunk,
Yay.
Mr. Hale,
Yay.
Mr. Taylor,
Yay.
Mr. Maxwell,
Yay.
Judge Green.
Yay.
Motion carried.
Okay, item 23, approve hiring April McCulloch as a part-time park clerk at a pay rate of $8 per hour, up to 24 hours a week to collect rental fees at 4-H camp. Once administrative code requirements are met. Request Debbie Gilreath, Human Resources.
I'll make a motion.
Motion from Mr. Strunk,
I'll second it.
second from Mr. Maxwell. Any discussion?
Heck, she works down there anyway.
Yeah. Roll call vote, please.
Mr. Hale,
Yay.
Mr. Taylor,
Yay.
Mr. Maxwell,
Yay.
Mr. Strunk,
Yay.
Judge Green.
Yay.
Motion carried.
Okay, item 24, approve pay correction for Alexis King's paramedic salary from $17.82 an hour to $19.32 per hour. Pay scale was incorrectly calculated when it was changed last month from AEMT to paramedic. Approve retroactive payment of $268.50 to go on with the next pay period. Request Debbie Gilreath, Human Resources.
I'll make a motion.
I'll
Motion
second
from Mr. Strunk, second from Mr. Hale. Any discussion? Okay, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Maxwell,
Yay.
Mr. Strunk,
Yay.
Mr. Taylor,
Yay.
Mr. Hale,
it. Yay.
Judge Green.
Yay.
Motion carried.
Item 25, approve salary increase adjustment for Larry Moore, courthouse maintenance worker, from $11.28 to $13 per hour with a retroactive payment of $137.60 to go on the next pay period. Request Debbie Gilreath, Human Resources. Please explain that to us.
Did we short pay him, Debbie?
Kind of did Larry bad. When we hired our maintenance workers that were part-time, the young boys, I went ahead and started them out. You know, when we discussed the salary schedule, we were talking about all full-time people making a minimum of $13 an hour and starting out any part-time people at $12 an hour. So since they were starting on June the 1st, I went ahead and started them at the $12 an hour. But Larry was only making $11.28 an hour. He would have gone to $13 an hour when the pay, the new salary schedule took effect. But those young kids he's full-time and has been here for a year. and I brought those young kids on making more than what he was making with him being full-time and have been here. I was just thinking, you know, go ahead and start them out at $12 an hour, but I would like to make it right with him and go ahead and increase his pay rate to where he's making more than what the kids are, the part-time people, and then adjust his pay to where he was making it when they came on, if that makes sense.
We need to pay him $137.60 to catch
I would
up.
like to, if you would agree,
I agree.
because I kind of feel like I've done him wrong.
I agree.
I wasn't even thinking about it when I brought those young kids in. I just thought, you know, it's a month until they'll go to $12 an hour, so I asked them to start at $12 an hour, not even realizing that they would be making more than someone that had been here for a while.
We talked about him earlier, didn't we? About pay raise.
Yeah, he's needed to go up. He's a really good worker.
He is a good worker. Well, I'll make a motion for that, Judge.
Okay, motion for Mr. Taylor,
I'll second.
Go ahead.
second from Mr. Hale. Any other discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Mr. Hale,
Yay.
Mr. Strunk,
Yay.
Mr. Taylor,
Yay.
Mr. Maxwell,
Yay.
Judge Green,
Yay.
motion carried.
Okay. Item 26 is citizens' participation.
Debbie Kim Trammell,
And we already,
Chief, Yon Yon.
Jeff Dick.
Yep.
okay. We got them both covered.
Jimmy.
Who?
Jimmy Warren.
All right. We got nobody, we don't have anybody, but we'll give you the opportunity. And I want to urge all you citizens, I mean, if you have complaints, if you have things you want to discuss, come to the meetings. We'll definitely give you a opportunity to speak. And you can address the court if you have something you want us to work on or have questions. We'd be glad to answer them. Okay, item 27.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Brian, come on up, Brian.
Well, as you know, my girlfriend Nancy lives on Sand Hill.
Okay.
And there's been too many people speeding through there. Just the other day that somebody hit her sister's car. So they're requesting a speed bump. It's on the Catron Road in Sand Hill.
Catron
way
Road?
out in the Blue
Oh, I know
Boonies.
where that's at, yeah.
Yeah, so I told her that I would talk to you and
Okay.
the members of the Fiscal Court.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Eva.
What she needs to do, her or somebody come up here, and we'll set her up with the paperwork, okay?
I'll be talking to her and
Okay.
I'll tell Debbie.
Okay.
Thanks, Eva.
Thank you, Brian. Okay. I don't want to leave anybody out. Did I miss anybody? Okay. We'll move on to department heads update. And come on up. Don't be shy. Microphone's right there. Jimmy, you want to start us out? Jimmy's 911 and EMS director.
Going back up a little bit, I wasn't up here to explain, the people I hired and the grant that we're applying for through the AFG. It is to replace all the other loading systems, stretchers, and bucket, et cetera. That will be, if we get awarded, $729,764.
Wow.
And the employees I hired, they replaced other employees. It's not, we're just hiring that many more, they replaced other employees.
Okay.
And EMS done 412 runs this past month, 26 non-emergency runs. We brought in a total revenue of $191,033.57. All trucks were maintained and cleaned as normal. 911, they answered 940 total calls this past month, and the building was maintained and cleaned as normal.
Okay. Joe. Sounds great.
Good job, Jim.
Costs a lot of money to keep a good ambulance service going, doesn't it? But I think everybody appreciates our ambulance service and all the dedicated workers we got. Well, come on up, Melissa. Oh, sorry, Tony.
Well.
She'll let you.
I'm sorry.
That's Tony Melissa.
Melissa Vanover, park manager. She loves to talk on the microphone.
The monthly continue to be successful again this season. They're talking about doing a fall ball thing and get enough people to sign up. Those practices start in August and games starting in September. There's still 8 seasonal campsites available for $1,500 each at the Sandhill Park. If anyone's interested, call the park office at 376-7275. The Blazing Bluegrass Spring event is going on this weekend, actually tonight and Friday and Saturday. And for more information on that, call 606-872-1221 or 606-310-1643. And then we partnered with the health department to provide a community event at the park today. It went really well, and it was a pleasure. It's always a pleasure to partner with all the different groups and stuff to utilize our local county park to offer events and resources to the community members of all ages. And they were out at the splash pad, and they had games for all the kids and painting of rocks and a bunch of free things. It was a bunch of different groups, like the health department. They were sharing health information and, of course, just interacting with the kids. It was the health department and the
Library.
Yep. And then the
Hands program.
Yep, and but it was also the Head Start and the library, and a bunch of different groups came and actually participated in that. And then another event that's going to be going on this month is with the New Mountain Faith Church. It's coming up at the park on the McCreary Park on Thursday, June 18th, so next Thursday, starting at approximately 9:30 at the shelter at the baseball fields. And it'll run through lunch. It's a backyard Bible event with crafts and other activities, and they plan to also provide a free lunch. So come out and enjoy a morning of fun, laughter, and fellowship. Everyone is invited, of course, of all ages. And then there is also the event, I forgot to put that on there, with the fire department, the North McCreary Fire Department. They're doing the one at Sandhill on June the 20th, and they're using the grassy areas down there. It's for family members of all ages. They're going to have a bunch of different water activities and things like that. And you'll get to tour the fire trucks and all those types of things. They're going to start, they said, about 9 or 10 that morning and run all day. And then the rentals for the month of April is Sandhill is $2,120. The McCreary County Park is $943. Total rentals is $3,063. 1,600 of the Sandhill rentals was from campsite fees that were collected.
Good. Good.
Thank you, Melissa. Okay. Here comes Stephanie Tucker, tax administrator. Is this your next to last one, Stephanie? This is it? You're not coming back?
3 weeks and 8 hours.
3 weeks and 8 hours.
We wanted to have a special celebration for you.
No, you didn't. So the collections for May were $109,864.54. The breakdown, your payroll was $87,769.96. Net profits were $14,774.91. Business permits were $1,050.02. Federal was $6,069.65. ACH payments was $200. We got nothing from Hillcrest. We probably had to pay quite a bit. I don't know. I'd be up to Debbie. And the interest was $54.17. The expenses was $12,316.51 for your net collections of $97,602.20. The jail gets $32,530.81. General fund gets $65,071.39. We are currently stuffing envelopes, my favorite thing. 856 business permits will be going out next week. And we're doing second quarter, 352 quarterlies are going to be printed off, tore apart, and stuffed in envelopes. And we attended a COLA spring seminar. It's the first time I've ever been to a spring seminar. I've always went to the conferences, sometimes, but never to a spring seminar. It's a one-day event, and I've heard it all, so you'd have to ask Sheila what she learned. And that was it.
Well, wait a minute before you leave now. We want to ask you how many years
The 24th of this month, I think it'll be 22 years.
Wow, that's amazing. Well,
Yes.
you've done a great job, and
Thank
we
you.
really appreciate you. And after doing that job and you still got your sanity, that's really saying something. Man, we certainly appreciate you. That's a thoughtless job, or thankless job, I'm pretty sure. But okay, let's see. Brenda, you hiding back there, aren't you? Come on, Brenda. Brenda Blevins, ABC Director.
Okay. For the month of April, the county took in $6,692.71, and the merchants took in $142,857.83. Most of the merchants are using their loss and credit fees, and that's one reason why the regulatory is low. Merchants are allowed to use their the price of their license as a credit toward their regulatory fees until used up or the license year is over, whichever comes first. I recently helped with Motors on Main Street, and we've gotten great turnouts, especially this month as we had almost 100 vehicles. It's fun, free entertainment for everyone, and wonderful to see the community support of the food vendors, our stores, and restaurants. Okay. That's it for me. Now I have tourism. Michelle couldn't be here tonight because she's attending a KACVB meeting in Bowling Green. It's the quarterly meeting of the association, and it's a statewide organization that brings together tourism leaders from across Kentucky to share best practices, discuss industry trends, and explore opportunities that help strengthen local tourism efforts and promote economic growth. Tourism collected $2,582.34 in transient room tax during the most recent reporting period. The past weekend showcased a positive impact of community events in downtown Whitley City. On Friday evening, Motors on Main Street welcomed nearly 100 vehicles and drew participants and spectators from across the region, creating increased traffic for local businesses and restaurants. On Saturday, Main Street Market featured local artisans, vendors, food vendors, shopping opportunities, family activities, and a community scavenger hunt that encouraged visitors to explore downtown and support participating businesses. The weekend concluded with the Whitley City Worship Gathering, which brought community members together for an evening of worship, fellowship, and encouragement at the McCreary County Courthouse. Collectively, these events helped attract visitors to McCreary County, support local businesses, and highlight downtown Whitley City as a destination for community engagement and tourism-related activities. Tourism extends its appreciation to the volunteers, sponsors, vendors, local businesses, and community partners who help make these events successful. That's it.
Thank you for those reports, Brenda. All right, Tony Kidd, Road Supervisor and Litter Abatement Supervisor. That's you.
We put up 19 signs this month, fixed 3 bus turnarounds, had 9 places we had to dig out and fix back where I guess the garbage truck and the buses messed it up. We installed 6 culverts. We had 9 calls for tree limbs and trees across the road, 7 calls for potholes. But we've had 6 tractors mowing this whole month, all 6 tractors, and 1 slope mower. And I'd like to say thank you for approving that tractor. That's going to help a lot. 3 of our tractors are over 20 years old. They're looking tired. Got the shop in good shape. Of course, Roy and Scott's been busy keeping those tractors going with the blades and the flat tires and the broke hoses and all that. So, and then we got they cleaned up 26 roadside dumps and hauled off 2 trailer loads of cardboard and 2 trailer loads of plastic.
Wow.
Pretty much it.
Easy.
That's a lot.
Good job.
Thank you, Tom.
You've had to do you've had to do some signs for bridges for the state too, haven't you? Bridge signs.
Yeah, we had 3 from the state. I guess they've done a pass-through inspection, so we had to go put up signs on 3 bridges. They'll make good floorboards for a Jeep somewhere probably. But.
Thanks, Tony. We appreciate it.
Just so people know, every time we put up a sign that says children at play, speed limit sign, it costs the county over $100 just for the material to do it with. And we pass them out like they're candy. But it costs $100.
Plus, as we've said before, when they steal those road signs and they call 911, they don't have, they can't get there.
Can't get there.
Well, somebody their life. Thank you, Tony.
Thank you, Tony.
All right, Mr. Austin Price, County Attorney.
I was just gonna ask if the website, the county's website had ever got up and going.
That's a good question.
I don't think so. I was just on
It's
it a few
close.
days ago.
It's close.
I think
Yeah.
they're working on it.
It's close. It should be anytime.
Okay, I was just gonna ask that the littering reward system be put on there, and maybe and I don't know if we ever did finalize all that, the details of it and stuff, but I would certainly like to encourage anyone that does see people littering to let us know, let law enforcement, and they investigate it, and we'll prosecute them.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Price. And we have Ms. Sharon Privet with the Boys and Girls Club. Did you have anything for us today, Sharon? I figured you did.
I'm trying to stay visible and on the thoughts and hearts of everybody in the county. So on May the 21st, we did have a very dynamic meeting at the park, and that included the judge, Josh Stevens, also members of the park board. Mr. Strunk was there, also Mr. Taylor is on the park board. And then we had the board of directors and members from the Plateau Boys and Girls Club from Scott County. And during that meeting, we did come up with an action item list of things we needed to have in place before we could open. I'm still very hopeful about opening and serving our youth at the end of July. So hopefully right before school starts, we'll be able to do that. If anyone in the community is interested in membership, the easiest way to get quick updates would be to take that survey that's still open. It will be open through the 15th. And then you have the option to select if you want to join our distribution list. So then the email list will be coming out with our events and updates on membership and just things as we get ready to progress. So that's the easiest way to stay up to date on that. I am in the process of applying for several grants for equipment. I'll be working closely with Judge and the Park Board and our Board of Directors on that. We are interested in pursuing a possible second site in Pinot in order for it to be accessible for both ends of the county. So if any churches out there would be interested in hosting us, we'd love to have a second site so that we can be more accessible and potentially double our membership. Our golf tournament is still scheduled for July the 24th. We'd love everyone to come out and participate in a nice round of golf for a great cause. We do have signage coming for the park, and anybody got any questions for me? Hopefully, July. All right.
Great.
Thank you. Thank you for all your support.
Thank you. Thank you for the update. Appreciate that. That's going to be a great thing. Great thing. Okay, Debbie Gilreath, Finance Officer, Human Resources.
So did you all have a heart attack when you saw the claim amount? So one of the most important measures that we have in telling how we're doing is how much surplus that we're carrying forward into July. So the month of June, Geraldine and I aggressively go after bills because we don't want that surplus overstated. We want any bill that has incurred before June the 30th paid by June the 30th. So a lot of what you see there is what we have gone after to try to make sure that we've paid everything that we can and we have an accurate balance at the end of the year. You will notice that the airport, we still lack $18,400 unless something comes up here in the next couple of weeks. We may have to carry that forward, but there is a bill on there for $20,000. I think the hangar's probably just about done. We have our HARP election bill. We had to pay for our accounting software, which comes as a significant cost. You'll see that on there at Fiscal Soft. that is our license and everything that carries over from year to year. Our CAECO property and casualty was due. That's what we pay for all of the insurance on the buildings and the vehicles. I think that came in at about $330, $330,000. But we had some pretty big claims on there for the sheriff's office, I think, where people have filed lawsuits. The Board of Education forestry receipts is on there. We're paying Hinkle for Districts 2 and 3 paving. We will also try to present the next bill for the tractor when we have our second meeting at the end of this month, the special meeting. I'd like to thank everybody for sacrificing to provide that tractor. A lot of times people think that roads are just paving, but there's a lot of mowing and grading and everything that goes on, and I think Bill is going to try to help us out when we work on the second tractor at the end of next year. So thanks a lot. Do you have any questions for me?
I'm good. Thanks, David.
Good, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I think I didn't miss anybody, did I? Okay, let's move on to item 28, other business. And this is where we normally let the magistrates have something they'd like to bring up or some discussion they'd like to have. This would be the time to do so.
I'm good.
I'm fine, Judge.
I'm good.
Everybody? No? Okay. We'll move to item 29. This is where we'll pay the bills.
I'll make a motion to pay the bills.
Okay, motion from Mr. Strunk,
I'll second, Judge.
second from Mr. Taylor. Any discussion? Okay, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Hale?
Yay.
Mr. Taylor?
Yay.
Mr. Maxwell? Yay. Mr. Strunk?
Yay.
Judge Green?
Yay.
Motion carried.
Okay, item 30 is we'll adjourn unless anybody has anything else. Okay, entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion, Judge.
Motion from Mr. Hale,
I'll second.
second from Mr. Strunk. Roll call vote, please.
Mr. Taylor?
Yay.
Mr. Strunk?
Yay.
Mr. Hale?
Yay.
Mr. Maxwell? Yay. Judge Green?
Yay.
We are adjourned.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. Appreciate it.
See you
Have a
all.
good weekend.
See you all in 2 weeks.